Welcome to the Tactical Gearhead comparison review of the Maxpedition Jumbo and Maxpedition Sitka bags. For the sake of this comparison, I'm going to compare these bags for the purposes of everyday carry or man purse, if you will. The reason I bought these two bags was I wanted to have something I could carry all my things with me and not have everything stuffed in my pockets all the time. So the bag has to look, look presentable, not too European, but at the same time, the bag has to be really functional, let me get at what I need to rather quickly. And that aspect has actually led me to realize there's some significant differences between the two designs. Currently, I'm using the Maxpedition Jumbo as my EDC bag. What I really like about it functionally, and I've reviewed the bag previously, so I'm not going to get into the details about the pockets and such, but what I like about the bag is, it's very easy to put on, very easy to take off, and of course you can have it, slung around any number of different positions fairly quickly, so it's very easy to get into the pockets. And what I really love about it is there's so many pockets on the outside that don't require lifting the flap. That means that it's really easy for me to get to most of the things I need quickly, right away. And of course, I keep things like cable ties right on the outside accessible. I got my MOLLE straps for attachments and whatnot. I've made a little modified key holder here for me. And that brings me to one of the points what I don't like about this bag. It's designed for right-hand carry, yet the geniuses over at Maxpedition decided to put the key strap. Oh, I already got it backwards here. They decided to put the key strap on the back end part of the bag. So if you're carrying it on your right side, your keys are hanging at your back, which makes it completely ridiculous and really hard to get to your keys. So the right-hand designed bag actually works better on the left side because then you can actually access your keys and you have better access to these MOLLE straps. I'm not sure why they did that. So if you buy this bag, you might want to think about getting the S design, or the S type, if you're a right-hander, because I think that would probably work better. So that's enough for this bag for now. Again, it's simple, works well, I like it. Now, by comparison, the Sitka bag, it's a little bit bigger, it's a great backpack alternative bag. And of course I like the fact that you can stuff more things into it. I love the MOLLE attachments on the outside. I love the fact that it looks like a backpack. What I don't like is that when you're wearing a jacket like I am, well in this case it didn't do too badly, but if you're wearing a sport coat for a business opportunity or a thicker jacket, it'll bunch up. Being in Cleveland, we spend most of our time in heavy winter jackets because it's always cold and snowing here. So this can be a real problem. It really bunches up when you use the bag properly like you're supposed to. It bunches up your jackets, gets things tangled up. It kind of becomes hard to take on and off. Don't ask me why, but it's harder to get on and off in the Jumbo. The other thing I don't like about the bag, I found, is that when you swing it around the front, I just feel like the bag is right up under my chin. Somehow I'd rather have the bag be lower down relative to my face so I can actually, get a better angle on it, see what's going on. I'd like the bag to sit almost at waist level when I swing it around. I mean, maybe I can adjust the belt length or something, but somehow that wouldn't quite work. Again, what I do like about this bag is the key is actually in an intelligent position here. The bag also comes with this little cross strap thing. I never use it, I've tucked it away. The cross strap had a little whistle on it, which completely doesn't work, completely useless. But again, some people might like that cross strap. Overall, it's a pretty good bag, but I'm not sure I'm going to be keeping it for EDC. One of the other considerations is travel. I travel extensively, and so I need to use my EDC bag and be able to take it and grab it and stick it into my travel pouch. Maybe force taking out some of the knives and such before, because airport security frowns upon that kind of thing. Also, when I go to visit a client, I have to take along my large laptop. I can't always just take along my netbook. So, for example, it's nice to have an EDC bag that can fit within my business messenger bag. Here's my regular generic business messenger bag that holds my laptop in the front pocket here. In the back there's a nice big compartment that I like to just take the Jumbo and just jam it in there. It's a one-step move, just jam in the thing, and I'm good to go. So now I have one bag, and I have my EDC within that. The Sitka, because it's slightly larger, doesn't allow me to do that. And again, you know, I prefer not to have to carry two bags with me, and I prefer not to have to rummage around and, you know, shift my objects from one bag to another bag constantly. So that's why I like the slightly smaller size of the Maxpedition Jumbo. What else? Yeah, again, let me just do a little demonstration for you here. I'm a Clevelander, so chances are, for most of the year, which is winter around here, I will be wearing a shell like I'm wearing right now, or a fleece. On top of that, I will be wearing a Gore-Tex shell. This is the Gore-Tex shell that I've reviewed in a previous review on TacticalGearhead.com. And as you see, even if I don't close it, I'm already pretty bulky with this configuration. The Jumbo, easy to slip on, doesn't tangle up the jacket too much, doesn't get in the way. Again, I can also use the quick release here to get rid of it quickly if I need to for whatever reason. On the other hand, the Sitka, similar bag, put it on, and somehow I just feel like the thing gets in the way. You gotta kind of get your jacket collar back to where it is. You gotta tug it yourself, then you're all set. But let's say you go to actually get something out of the bag the way it's intended to. You know, you're kind of rummaging around in here, get your stuff out. Now you slide it back, and again, you're all messed up. And it might not bother you, but it's kind of uncomfortable to walk around with your jacket all, you know, jumbled underneath the bag. Again, I don't know if that happens to everyone, but I think it's an important consideration for an EDC bag that it's comfortable. So I'm willing to sacrifice the extra space and some of the real nice convenience of this design for the more traditional messenger or man purse design of the Jumbo.